Okay, chat, did you guys hear? Did you hear him call anything out? Because I surely did not.
You're too busy talking about streams.
Oh, it's a rip for this guy.
Yep.
$75 blue.
75.
Knocked.
His teammate. Not that good. Why? How did that guy laser me when I was falling? He's finishing me. What the dude? What the heck? Enjoy my stuff. Yep, that's fine. Yep. Wait,
What?
you
Me.
missed
What?
some of my ammo. You missed some of my ammo.
This bot killed you, Bo.
Horribly bad.
This bot killed you, Bo.
No. As you were flying in at that guy, I'm the one that got lasered by the other player. Me.
Sorry, Tyler. Dumbass.
This guy's low. This guy's freaking low, dude. He died in the storm. Get out, Hodge. They're all dead. Oh, yes, they are. They're all dead.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on.
I think I'm gonna make it.
Get on the cozies. Get on the cozies.
No way. No way. No way.
Do you have any heals for you? Jump and go grab those bandages. I have a rift.
Alright, we get it.
Right here. Five. Right. Grab them. I'm gonna rip them.
Oh, you can.
What do you want to do? Go down low or what? What do you want to do? Let's go down low in case we fall.
I'm not gonna make it.
Go down low and pop a bandy.
I'm not gonna make it.
I
Oh
mean, you
my,
did.
literally a centimeter. All that work, man. Took me so long to get those bandages to just rip it out.
Can you crawl in? You might actually be able to.
It's gonna be tight. I'm not gonna make it. You blocked me. Should've just got out there.
I want these bandies.
You're not gonna live. Yeah. Oh!
I'm gonna grab your card. Don't worry.
There's nowhere to get it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, there's nowhere.
Yeah.
There's only 2 people left out of that.
What did you say? Not that hungry. That was not good.
Alright guys, so I've been messing around with my settings, my sensitivity, my keybinds. I'm going to go over everything real quick. So the X sensitivity, 7.73. My Y 0.69. We're just gonna skip the mouse stuff. I don't play mouse and keyboard. Target sensitivity 0.55. That's pretty similar to my last sensitivity. Scope sensitivity 0.48. I actually did bump up my building sensitivity and my edit sensitivity straight to just a 2.0. What I have been messing around with is I have changed, where is it at? Edit mode assist. I saw actually this video of this guy, actually a couple different people using edit mode assist, and they were nasty with their edits. Quick, consistent. So I've been giving it a shot. It's been pretty consistent. I like it so far. I'm gonna keep trying it, keep giving it a shot. I'm just gonna kind of scroll down here so you guys can see, all my settings here. So obviously you want to have, build immediately on. Okay. Okay, so we're going to jump over to the keybinds. Now this is what I really messed around with. I actually removed jump from A. Now instinctively I kept pressing the A button and the paddle. I would press both of them at different times, and I wanted to remove that habit of pressing the A button to jump and use only the paddle, because that comes in so clutch, especially with the jump shots during building. You get to keep your thumb on the thumbstick and jump at the same time, and that's so important, especially when you're going up against PC players and they have so much control over their character and over their movement. So what I did was I actually changed A to place marker, and I moved jump to left on the D-pad. I kept edit the same, which is right on the D-pad. And emote picker is left. You guys can go ahead and just take a look at all the controls here if you just want to copy it, or really whatever feels more comfortable for you guys. But I definitely recommend changing the jump button to a different button, maybe something on the D-pad. That way you don't get in that same habit I was having trouble with. So with the build controls, I think the only thing I changed was obviously the jump again, but also change material and trap. I actually changed that to down on the D-pad since jump was left, so I did have to change that to down, which I'll actually go into the app for the controller. Now guys, I want to keep this in mind. Now you can use these controls for a Scuff controller, an Elite controller, and obviously the Razer controller. So these controls and keybinds can work with all three controllers or any controller that really has paddles on the back. So let me see what else I changed here. Obviously edit, left on the D-pad, jump. And I did mess with the dead zone just a little bit. I think the default setting was 0.27, and 0.27 I just changed it to 0.2, 0.2. Felt a little bit quicker as far as sensitivity wise, and when you're trying to shoot or trying to hit a flick shot, it feels a little bit more responsive. Okay, so we're gonna jump into the Razer app. Now obviously this is gonna be just for the Razer controller. The Scuff and the Elite do not have this, and if you guys have not already watched my whole video that I made for this controller, I definitely recommend you go and check that out. I do a whole overview for this controller. So grab the controller here. So we're gonna go back over this. Okay, so guys, M1, this is the edit confirm button. That's stayed the same. M2 is where I changed it to A. Now A, remember guys, I changed it to place marker, so this allows me to tag enemies without having to take my thumb off the thumbstick. So now I can let my teammates know exactly where a weapon or a enemy is without risking, slowing down my movement or risking myself in that manner. Now M3, I just I kept that blank. That's not really natural button for me to press. So M4, I changed that to jump. Remember guys, to left on the D-pad, so we changed it to left on the D-pad. So this is actually a new button I've been using. it's coming in pretty clutch. A little bit quicker, especially when you need to change traps or if you need to change material. It's really nice not having to take your thumb off the thumbstick. Again, obviously, guys, the whole point of this controller is to keep your thumb on your thumbstick as much as possible. I think the only time I actually take it off of the controller is to press B for build, Y whenever I'm changing the pickaxe, and then reload, which in those situations it's not that big of a deal. Now M6 I did change, actually that's completely the same. That's the focus button. Obviously, guys, if you don't know what the focus button is, go back to my video that I made on the full controller, and I go over what the focus button is. Alright guys, that's all the settings that I've changed. You guys can obviously adjust it to your preference, whatever is most comfortable for you guys and whatever works, but you guys can use this as a base and adjust accordingly. Alright guys, that's gonna be it. You guys take it easy.